Hi, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm here with you this evening to recap Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 13, Episode 8, Esopha-gate. Okay, let's see. We start off, we have Kyle and Maurice sitting at home and they're discussing her weed dinner. She tells Mauricio that it was terrible. She tells him how Sutton and Garcia were insinuating that because she was wearing a ring that they had not seen, that was apparently a makeup gift, that a piece of jewelry you had purchased her because you were cheating on her. So Mauricio says, I hope you told him to fuck off. And she didn't, but she should have. But that's how they come. And I think, did he try to kiss her? I think he tried to give her a kiss or something. So anyway, we are now at Sutton's store. She's very excited that she's been um, open for 4 years now, and it's a success because we're coming off the heels of the pandemic. So a lot of businesses were not successful, but apparently she's doing so well. I think she's opening another store or upscale version of the Sutton store. So she wants her income's her party planning because she wants to throw a very elaborate party. It's funny, it says there's not gonna be no food served in her group because everybody she knows is taking Ozempic, the diet medication. I mean the diet medicine. So we see Crystal on the phone talking to Sutton about the weed party, and she says was Kyle invited to her business party, her party, and I believe she said that she was, but she don't want her to come if they're gonna be fighting because they've been just doing too much fighting. And Sutton is also upset because she said Dorit, Crystal told Dorit that Dorit and all of them was talking about her drinking. They said that she, trying to insinuate that she has a drinking problem. So anyway, Sutton is not taking this very lightly because she said this type of saying that she has a drinking issue could be serious issues for her, um, her custody of her son when in regards to her ex-husband, and that it was a something bad to talk about. That wasn't a smart business move to say, that she got drinking problems. So anyway, um, Kyle's working over her life coach named Mr. Jamie, and he asked Kyle what was it that she was having a hard time about in her life at this moment. And she says pretty much the same thing, her family, her sisters, and them not speaking. And a lot of stuff that just went back from when Mauricio wanted to leave the Hilton real estate business and do his own thing, but open up the agency, and it just caused a lot of hard issues with the family. And she says, and then Kyle says, seems like every time she trying to do something, she gets some backlash. When she did try to do her TV series, her her sister did a stop and decease or something because she said that Kyle made the mother look like in a bad light. They had an issue with it when she wrote the book. They had an issue about when she opened up her store. It seemed like Kathy might be just a little bit jealous of her to me. So anyway, she said, she's just tired of it. So her coach person said, you make your own moves. You're your own person making new changes, and people ain't gonna like change. People don't ain't gonna like that you don't go along to get along no more. That you standing up for Kyle, so you're gonna hit some backlash with that. So anyway, um, she also tells him that on May 1st that her best friend committed suicide or unalived herself. I'm sorry. Her name is Lorraine. Lorraine. And she says her best friend since I think they were like in the 7th grade or 7 years old or something. And she just she didn't know that she was unhappy. So I can tell that really made me feel sad for her because I know it's gonna be painful if it's somebody that you feel like you're very close to, and they walking around with that kind of hopelessness and sadness, and they don't come to you and talk to you. That would really really hurt me too. And it seems like this lady was Kyle's safe place. Even when she couldn't talk to her sisters or other people, she always had this girl to go back to talk about her, talk about everything with her. So anyway, Mr. James, tell her to surround herself with people that support her, and she says she does, and she does things by taking care of herself now. You know, she don't drink and stuff no more. So, like you said, people have a problem with change. So anyway, Garcelle's out with Jaden, her son, and his girlfriend Ashlyn. She took them out to dinner, and they real cute together. She said that Jack she don't have to worry about, but with this one, Jaden, she still kind of got to worry about him because she said he's still in the shoes, boys, basketball, the things that teenage boys are into. So she said she don't want to be a grandmother again. So I like his little girlfriend. So anyway, it's a cute little scene we skipping. So now we're at Anne Marie's house and she making breakfast for all them damn kids. Her house, she got too many toys in her house. She got shit everywhere. She got a nice house with shit everywhere. So anyway, she says she's a mom before she's a anesthetist or wife. Everything comes before that. She said she's been married to her husband for 9 years. And her husband, I don't know if it's a compliment or not, but he said she wasn't a solid 10 and nothing, but she a solid 9.5 body. And everything else across the board, she 8.5. So I guess that's good enough for her. So, Erica's in her mother-in-law quarters. So that's how small her damn apartment look like. She's excited because she's on the phone. She got a Las Vegas residency offer. She has 20 shows. I think it's one of the lower end of Fremont Avenue casinos. And I think the dude that she that owns that casino is the person that she was dating. Well, she was dating for a little bit. I don't know if she still is. Anyway, one of her shows beginning of September, and they run through to the end of the year. And she said her opening night she's gonna send out invitations. And then we have Sutton with her party beginning. She's showing up in sneakers. Guess she's gonna put her shoes on when her party actually starts. So anyway, she has roses everywhere. So we got Kyle on the phone getting ready to go to Sutton's party talking to Morgan Wade. And she says that her relationship with Morgan is not like it is with the other girls because every time she's with Morgan, Morgan's always gonna roast her or tease her. And to me they act like they go together. I'm just gonna say. So she says that she tells what's her name? She tells Morgan how Sutton and Garcelle was acting at her party. So anyway, everybody's showing up, and I don't like Erica's outfit. And Anne Marie, she look alright. She's sitting there talking to her and Erica get talking to each other. Her and Anne Marie. Then you got Derica Rob. She okay with coming to the party because you know she's been robbed so many times. She don't like to be around crowds of people, but Sutton has told her, oh, my computer, y'all moving because I'm moving. Sutton has told her that only gonna be 80 people there. So Garcelle and Anne Marie small talk, and so Sutton is looks and sees that Kyle is there, and Sutton and Kyle got the same thing in mind. Sutton said Kyle for Kim to show her, ha ha ha, I do got another sister talking to me. And Kyle riding to the party with Kim saying, now I get to show Sutton. At least one of my sisters is talking to me, so they both, you know. So anyway, Kim and Sutton have a little bit small talk, and Kim lets her know that she's an artist too, that she now marks colors all over her walls at home, and she does a good job. So it's time for Sutton to make a speech, and it's terrible. She thanks her girlfriends for coming, and she says she's been given labels, but she don't like labels. But the day she bought labels, so y'all know Sutton don't know what the hell she be talking about most time when she talking, so nobody don't know what the hell she talking about. Sutton got some battery in her this season. So Sutton announces to Kyle after she make her speech that is it okay with y'all now? I'm gonna go make me my drink. It'd be the first one I had of the day. So Kyle says, "Oh, is that the snide remark? You know, because of the shit I said at my weed party." And she was like, "Yeah, you and Dorit got plenty to say about you know me drinking." And so Kyle said, "I'm sorry that you was upset about that." So across the room, Garcelle and Erica started talking about what they thought about Denise being at the weed party. And pretty much Erica said, "Man, I don't know. I was so high, I don't even know what the fuck Denise was talking about." And Garcelle said, "I don't know what she was talking about either." So they just kind of laughed, and that was it. So Garcelle said that so anyway, they all get to talking about who thought that it was a makeup ring, and Garcelle said, "I was the one who said it was a makeup ring, and is it?" So Garcelle says, "Well, now Kyle just wearing all different types of rings they ain't never seen before. Is she doing it so they can recognize that she wearing a different ring, or I don't know? I'm just sick of talking about her damn hand and her rings." So Sutton said, she walked over to Crystal and said, "I heard you was talking about me, Crystal, and that I had a drinking issue." And she was like, "No, I was just a co-signing off of what somebody else was saying." So Derek was like, "You told her," and I said, and Derek, you was running your mouth. She kept just running her mouth and running her mouth till I think it was Crystal that said, "I'm just tired of hearing about this sudden drinking problem and not having a drinking problem with this one said and that said. I just don't want to hear this shit no more." So anyway, Crystal, Crystal and Sutton, they talk it out. And then Anne Marie get into the conversation. She said Sutton, she can't take. She said she started getting on Sutton because she said you said Gabber bitten for your feet, but you drank. And she said you ain't supposed to drink. She said, "But my doctor said can." She said, "But you're not. You can't." She said, "But I do." But Anne Marie kept insisting. She was like, "Listen, you was not my damn doctor." So she said, "Well, what about this thing with your small esophagus?" And she said, "I have a very small esophagus, and so does my brother. My brother get his stretches. I don't get mine stretched. My brother, and there's medication, but I don't want to take medication for that." So Anne Marie says, "I'm just saying this because what you're saying it's ridiculous." And she said, "You ain't my doctor, and stop yelling at me." And she said, "I'm not really yelling at you. I'm just trying to tell you that what you're saying is not making sense." And I don't know. Suddenly, like she need to go take a drink. So anyway, I think Sutton responds and says, "So anyway, that's when Kyle brother and said, 'Yeah, the other night you said you had small esophagus.'" So y'all, I don't give a fuck about Sutton, her her esophagus. She don't need she drinking, so it don't bother her. So Anne Marie said that was real. So she said, "You're not my doctor." She said, "I was just that's a real condescending." And Sutton says, "You're a stranger. Why am I talking to you about about what a stranger? Am I? Well, you are a stranger. I don't know. You don't even know your last name. You sitting here talking about my esophagus with me." And I wanted to say, I hate that dress Sutton wearing. She flat chested hell. She like she got two sick cats on her chest. So I don't like her dress. So anyway, and the gist of this whole thing is that I got from this is that Sutton is very, very proud of herself. She's successful. She didn't think she was going to be. I think it's this season that she finally trying to find her footing. So I don't know. This episode felt like I don't know. They call them fillers, but I ain't really see something so fantastic about this one. And it can't be because I'm only 14 minutes and I ain't even 15 minutes into this recap, and it's just fucking feeling it. I don't know. Can't wait to see next week because I think that's when Kyle asked, "Would you date a woman?" And I think Derica almost choked to death on something she drinking. So anyway, excuse me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here to overturn chatter with me, reviewing this Beverly Hills Housewives. Like I said, this episode, Esopha-gate. I don't want to talk about inside the Sutton throat. So I don't know. I didn't really find this one too engaging. So I hope that you did. Well, leave a comment. You want to say something about it, say something. If you don't, don't. But thanks for being here with me for 15 minutes and 45 seconds because you could have been anywhere else. Thank you. Bye now.